Hi there, little story lovers. Welcome back to Simple Stories, Smart Kids. I'm your giggle-filled storyteller, and today we're going to meet three goats. Yep, three. And they have got big plans for lunch. But uh-oh, there's a grumpy old troll under the bridge. Let's see what happens in the funny tale of the Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, in a land where the grass was always greener on the other side, literally, there lived three billy goats. Not just any goats, mind you, but the famous Three Billy Goats Gruff. Now, these goats were brothers, and like all siblings, they had their own personalities, quirks, and, of course, a healthy appetite for delicious, juicy grass. The youngest billy goat was small, spry, and had a beard so tiny you'd think he glued it on for fun. The middle goat was a bit bigger, a little bolder, and always tried to act cooler than he really was. And then there was the eldest brother, big, burly, with a beard so magnificent it could have its own Instagram account. Together, they lived on a hillside, but there was a problem. The grass on their side was looking a bit, well, let's just say, if grass had a best before date, theirs was long expired. But across the river, oh, the grass was fresh, green, and looked like it had been watered by rainbows and sunshine. The only thing standing between the goats and their dream buffet was a rickety old bridge. And, as luck would have it, a troll who was about as friendly as a porcupine in a balloon shop. Now, this troll wasn't your average bridge troll. He was grumpy, sure, but he also had a taste for goat. Not goat cheese, not goat milk. No, he liked his goats whole, preferably with a side of mischief. He'd been waiting under that bridge for ages, hoping for a snack. And the Three Billy Goats Gruff were about to make his day very interesting. One sunny morning, the youngest billy goat, who was so hungry he could practically hear the grass calling his name, tiptoed towards the bridge. Clip-clop, clip-clop went his tiny hooves. He was doing his best to be brave, but with every step, the bridge creaked and groaned like it was trying to warn him. "Hey, buddy, you sure about this?" Suddenly, up popped the troll, his nose as big as a potato, and his teeth as sharp as, well, sharper than any dentist would recommend. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" roared the troll, his voice echoing like thunder. The youngest billy goat, who had rehearsed this moment in front of a mirror, squeaked, "It's only me, the littlest billy goat Gruff. I'm just going over to eat the scrumptious grass on the other side." The troll licked his lips. "Well, I'm going to gobble you up for breakfast." The little goat, thinking on his hooves, replied, "Oh, please don't eat me. I'm much too small. Wait for my big brother. He's much bigger and tastier than me." Now the troll was greedy, and greedy trolls always want the biggest meal. "So," he grumbled, "all right, be off with you." And with a huff and a puff, the youngest goat scampered across the bridge, his heart pounding with relief. A little while later, the middle billy goat strutted up to the bridge. He'd been practicing his cool walk all morning, and now was his moment to shine. Clip-clop, clip-clop. His hooves made a louder sound, and the bridge shuddered, as if bracing itself for what was to come. Out popped the troll, looking even hungrier. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he bellowed, his eyebrows wiggling in anticipation. The middle goat, trying to act casual, replied, "It's me, the second billy goat Gruff. I'm off to munch on the grass over there." The troll grinned, showing off his not-so-pearly whites. "Well, I'm going to gobble you up for lunch." But the middle goat, who'd been waiting for this cue, said, "Oh, don't eat me. I'm only medium-sized. My big brother is coming soon, and he's the juiciest, biggest goat you'll ever see." The troll, who never could resist a supersized meal, waved him on. "Fine, off you go, but tell your brother I'm waiting." The middle goat crossed the bridge, his tail held high, already dreaming of the grass feast ahead. Finally, it was time for the eldest billy goat Gruff. This goat was so big, when he walked, the ground shook, and birds flew out of the trees just to get out of his way. He stomped towards the bridge, his beard flowing majestically in the wind. Clip-clop, clip-clop. Each step sounded like a drum roll. The troll, who had been doing push-ups to warm up for his biggest meal yet, leapt out from under the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he thundered, his eyes wide with excitement. The eldest goat looked the troll up and down and boomed, "It is I, the biggest billy goat Gruff." The troll, practically drooling at this point, declared, "Well, I'm going to gobble you up for dinner." But the eldest goat wasn't scared. In fact, he'd been waiting for this moment. He lowered his head, showing off his impressive horns, and said, "Oh, I don't think so." Before the troll could say goat stew, the eldest Billy Goat Gruff charged. With a mighty, "Bah, ram you!" He butted the troll so hard, the troll flew off the bridge, bounced once, twice, and landed in the river with a splash that sent fish flying and ducks quacking in surprise. The troll, who suddenly discovered he wasn't much of a swimmer, paddled away, never to be seen under that bridge again. Some say he took up a new career as a vegetarian chef, but that's a story for another day. With the troll gone, the three Billy Goats Gruff danced across the bridge, their hooves tapping out a joyful rhythm. On the other side, the grass was everything they'd dreamed of, lush, green, and so tasty it made their taste buds do a happy dance. The youngest goat munched away, finally feeling like a big kid. The middle goat practiced his cool walk between mouthfuls, and the eldest goat, beard glistening with dew, took a moment to appreciate the view. Together, they feasted and frolicked, telling tales of their adventure and laughing at the memory of the troll's surprised face as he sailed through the air. And from that day on, the three Billy Goats Gruff lived happily ever after, never worrying about trolls or old tired grass again. They learned that sometimes being clever and a little bit brave is all it takes to overcome the biggest, grumpiest challenges. So, next time you see a bridge, remember the three Billy Goats Gruff. And if you hear a funny noise underneath, don't worry, it's probably just the wind. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a troll who learned his lesson and now prefers salad. The tale of the three Billy Goats Gruff is more than just goats crossing a bridge. It's a fun story packed with important life lessons. It teaches kids that bravery, clever thinking, and teamwork can help overcome even the biggest, scariest trolls in life. The smallest goat was smart, the middle goat was quick-witted, and the biggest goat stood up strong for his brothers. Together, they proved that size doesn't matter when you work together and use your brain. The story also reminds us that bullies, like the grumpy troll, can be defeated when we stay calm and confident. And just like the goats, when we believe in ourselves and don't give up, we can reach our own green pastures full of fun, happiness, and success. So next time you face something tricky, take a deep breath, trap ahead, and remember, you've got goat power. And that's the end of the three Billy Goats Gruff. Remember, kids, brains, bravery, and teamwork can get you across any bridge, even one with a stinky troll. If you had fun, give us a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Simple Stories, Smart Kids for more giggles and great tales every day. Bye-bye, little goats. Until next time, trap you later.